Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4. I'm Mike, and I'll be bringing you all the action throughout the day. But this is a historic Gears of War competition for us here at ESL because it is the first time we have opened up our competitions to the entire Asia Pacific region. So it's no longer just Australian and New Zealand teams participated, but we have opened up, as I mentioned, to the entire Asia Pacific, and they have responded drastically by signing up quite a few teams of their own. Now for this one though, it is going to be an Australian straight matchup here though. It is going to be the teams of Underground Army taking on Unknown. Now, for those who are Gears of War fans, you do know them thick and thin. These players have been playing the game for years, of course. From Underground Army, you got Koza, Hunter, the A-Man, and Goose taking on Unknown's Dead Zone, Swix, Scissor, and Cruzy. Now, kicking things off right here, we're going to be going into an execution on Gridlock to start us off, and that is going to be, of course, one of the maps here in this best of 5 series. Now, it's going to go from a Gridlock to a War Machine to a Fuel Depot, and then if needed, we are going to be going to a Canals, and then if needed, once again, to a Mansion. So we'll see how things will kick on forward as we load on into Gridlock for the first map here in the series. Of course, big shout-outs overall to all teams, all 12 teams participating here in this competition. But let's get things started with Gridlock. Of course, Gridlock, you have your sniper in the tower located, as you can see there on that background image to the left. And, of course, the boom shot over in those arches to the right with nades in the middle. So teams are going to be separating their players up to try and go for these power weapons. Now, we could be seeing 2 players go to that sniper, though, and 1 to the boom shot with 1 in mid. Or we can see a more heavy-oriented either sniper push or boom side push, but we'll see right here, we've got Dead Zone being second runner for his team here, Unknown running over, or actually second and a third runner here, running over into this sniper side. Of course, players from the COG team of Underground Army looking to push forward as well. 2 players versus 2 players as they go for a couple of shotgun shots. 1 player will drop from either team. No, Cruzy will get taken. Dead Zone will get taken. And Underground Army have that early numbers advantage. Now, Boomshot has also been taken, and Hunter will be able to use that to down Scissor. Swix being the last one in a capable position to make something happen will be over into the Hamburst Tower right now. Not really any power weapons in this disposal either. And Underground Army have really opened it up into a real big advantage for themselves. It's a 4v1 situation. You're going to be seeing Swix now contesting 1. Misses a nice shot though, and the A-Man will be able to take him on and take him out and actually be able to get 2 kills for himself that round and also be able to go up 1-0 in the overall score as well. Now, I know there's a couple of new Gears of War, spectators watching these matches as well. So these games are going to be on a first 4 rounds basis. These teams are going to be swapping sides every round, and they're going to be going to try the same sort of setup, maybe on a different side. Of course, some maps have your good and your bad sides. You know, which sides you can get there quicker, which sides have your right and your left-hand advantage. And you're seeing teams are going to be doing the same thing here. They're going to be pushing over to that sniper side. You see Denzo hesitated a little bit because his teammate didn't want to get him under fire too much. He's actually going to cross down from the lower side of the map, and you're going to be seeing now a boom shot push here from both these 2 teams as try contesting on. Swix gets some nice shots off, but he misses the shot. Crucial shot for him to miss, and he will get taken down. Now from that 2v2 situation, it will become a 2v1. That 1 player left alive, he's going to be Dead Zone. He takes 1 out the sniper, makes it a 1v1 situation. Will weapon slide that sniper rifle, and it will be trying to, of course, contest the player with the boom shot. Now that boom shot player will be Hunter. Now he's already wasted 1 boom shot from his canister so far, and he's going to be looking to not make that second one waste too much longer either. So we'll see what will happen right now. Sniper rifle versus the boom shot right here. Or rather, the log shot versus the boom shot, if you want the technical term for that sniper rifle. Of course, Dead Zone needs to be very, very cautious here, though, because that boom shot does have a little bit of a radius here for itself, and he needs to make sure he doesn't get hit by the overall blast radius as well, of course, by those walls that are all surrounding that sniper tower. Now, you're going to be still swapping between. Hunter hasn't moved. He's just been scoping out which way he wants to go. Now, he still has 2 minutes 40 to make a play here in the second round of this execution Gridlock. So it's still early days yet. Early days to see which way he's going to want to push it. Either way, I mean, it's, you just look between these 2 players, both veterans of the game, both have competed in previous high-level played high-level Gears of War in numerous titles over the years. So it's going to be interesting to see how this does match up. Of course, as it gets slower down in this period, you just look at the overall, the overall play between these two. They've both got 2 kills for the team. It's only the second round so far. Deadzone, of course, has shown his skill with the long shot over previous times. Of course, you can check out a couple of his videos on his YouTube as well as Hunter. I mean, he's no man to underestimate with that boom shot either. But they're playing it very, very slow. They're waiting for that ammo, of course, from from that Hunter was doing so. So he's got that ammo waiting for him. I do believe he picked it up as well. Either way, he's going to be looking to now maybe make a play forward. Now he's got those extra boom shots for himself, but Deadzone is just going to be eyeing that one out. He's going to be waiting for him to make a move. Maybe wait for him. There we go. There's the first boom shot. Waste is not going to get a hit on, but Deadzone does get tagged over with that sniper rifle. Now he's going to get some pistol shots out. He won't be able to get the down though, and he does still have 1 boom shot remaining, and Hunter is going to be using that boom shot to his leverage right now. Now, new long shot rifle ammo has popped up, so he's going to need to remember that the Deadzone only has limited ammo for himself, but that has now gone, and you see Hunter, he's going to be going back up to go pick that one up now. Fails the wall bounce, and Deadzone unfortunately wasn't able to pick up that headshot. Now it's going to be a sniper v sniper right now, as you have Deadzone pushing back up over to the plot pad. So you still got Hunter at the top of that sniper tower with 1 minute now officially on the clock here for these two. It's going to be still that matchup right now. And Hunter's maybe looking to contest with his shotgun. Deadzone pulls out the sniper rifle, swaps back to the Nasher though, as he goes for that shot, needs to reload. Deadzone! Oh my gosh, he gets taken down, and that is going to be the second round for the Underground Army right there, as they lead 2-0 here in this first map. Of course, high seed coming into this competition though doesn't mean too much though, as it is randomized seeding, but it is something to say, of course, in terms of. You normally talk about kind of things like hosts and stuff, but thanks to Gears of War Ultimate Edition, it is all on dedicated hosts. Which is definitely a great thing to add here into this play. Either way, we're going to be seeing, of course, players pushing over for this sniper tower first up once again. It is going to be the team of Unknown who are forced to push back out. Cruzy is just bailing out of there. He's taking a half red, gets a good shot off on one though. His teammates are regrouping, and they're trying to close around U.G.A. A-Man, who has been taken down. Finally, an advantage here for the Unknown team. They're going to be contesting over on this boom shot though. They need to make sure they can possibly get this one. Swix needs to win this 1v1. His teammates are coming back to back him up also, and you do see him contesting over through the car there. We'll be able to get that down over at that boom shot. That'll be Deadzone once again. He'll clean up the kill. Now they're going to be going over to this boom shot side as they code and contest. We have one player, Koza, getting the down at Swix, taking him up, but Deadzone cleans him up also. Now this is a great round for the team of Unknown, but it is going to be Goose, last one alive in a 1v3 situation with that long shot in play. Now he does try to fire one shot out. He's going to be trying to fire the second one as well. Boom shot has been picked up from Unknown, so this should be their round to win, unless Goose can go absolutely clutch. Now he's going to be trying to get a couple of shots off, but the players from Unknown are just congesting all over him, and that boom shot will just clean him up. So that's going to be the first round to Unknown right there, as you do see them get that first round on the board for themselves. And the next round is going to start it up. Now, once again, you have been seeing the standard sort of play there over on that sniper side, over that long shot tower. But you notice that last round was a little bit different for the team of Unknown. They decided to focus their resources a little bit differently. Didn't push on too far forward. Focused a little bit more on the middle and boom shot side of the maps, and then pulled back to focus on that one player that overcommitted a little bit too much. Let's see what happens on this next round, though, as they go for a little bit of fast push. Lances out from the team of Unknown, as they'll be able to get one down. They'll be able to get the second one down as well, but Deadzone gets crossed over and gets taken down at the same time. Now, we're going to have Scissor cleaning up Hunter. Deadzone should now be able to get back up, but the boom shot has been picked up now from the Cog team. Swix will get taken down as a result from the two players pushing him down, and it will become a 2v3 situation. Now, from those... well, yeah, but now it's officially a 2v3 situation. A-Man does get taken down, though. Now, that sniper might be able to pick him up, but I do believe his head is going to be a little bit covered. When you're down, of course, only a headshot can clean you up either way. We're going to be having Goose in a little bit of a tricky position here, getting Lance down from the side, going to be going for his teammate, gets taken down right behind him. He's going to force his teammate to be in a little bit of a bad position there as he tries to get back up. The shots are down, and that third down could come into play. No, Deadzone's going to go for the headshot. A-Man is taken down, and Cruz is going to be trying to close this kill out, but he won't be out to because Deadzone's just going to beat him to the punch. Now, evening up the scoreline, it is going to be 2-2. Both teams have taken 2 in a row. Both teams have lost 2 in a row, and now we are going to be having the fifth round coming into play right here, as you do see the next round starting on up. We'll jump on board with a team of Underground Army, though, to start our round off. Let's see the person who's going to be running on through the front, and that is going to be A-Man. Let's see what his positioning will be like as he pushes on into the long shot tower. They're going to be having just Lancers out, pushing on slowly forward. They do have that right hand, of course. The sniper will get picked up almost instantly. Now crosses over onto the middle of that, forcing the players from Unknown to back out of smoke. We'll go over into that long shot tower to provide a little bit of a distraction as the players from Unknown try to push it up. Now Cruzy, unfortunately, isn't able to get the body shot on, and he does get taken down, but A-Man, who was covering his teammate. Now as they're trying to push on forward to the pot plants, two players from U.G.A are going to be trying to push on forward to one player from Unknown, which was Scissor. Scissor will get taken down, and Dead Zone will get down from that boom shot. I do believe Swix will also get taken down, so that is going to be the round to U.G.A. Now, lead right here, 3-2 as a result, and yeah, that keeps them in the lead right now. They started off with a 2-round advantage. They now have a 1-round advantage back for themselves. They only need one more round to be able to secure the first map here in this best of 5, and they're in a very, very good position to be able to do so. They started off strong, they're continuing strong, and once again, only 1 out of 2 more rounds really needed. One of however many rounds come, of course, with those stalemates. But they're going to be looking now, known to mix things up as they push on forward with 3 men over on to the sniper side. They're able to clean on up completely. And you see that last player just going to be getting crossed over at that boom shot. Going to be able to get taken down. Swix will be able to pick off that kill. Just a little bit of a recap for those who missed it because it happened so quickly. They focused all their forces, bar from one Locust player who was Swix watching that boom shot, over onto that long shot tower side. They push it up aggressively. Lancers and shotguns out, pushed on forward, got the downs, got the kills, and absolutely made a bloodbath out of that round as they cleaned it up in a record-breaking time here for this map so far. Now for this potential final round, I mean, unless we go to a stalemate, it's going to be the last one. We're going to see which team takes the advantage. Now, looking over between the two, both teams are playing a little bit slower to start things on up, and of course, Unknown have sent 3 players once again to this long shot. One player's going to be going straight to the nades, but he's actually going to be double packing back out of there as A-Man is taken full red. His teammates there to assist, but they've got a great round advantage here. The team of Unknown, they've got that boom shot, they've got that sniper, they've got the power weapon control, and Scissor will be able to take down Hunter. Now, this could be a crucial round here for the team of Underground Army if they can get this one player with a power weapon and just knock him out. Right here, you see the boom shot player, though, Swix, looking to converge here with that boom shot in play. 2v4 situation it is right now, though. A-Man and, I mean, Cousin, they're going to be just looking to play something smart. They're going to be over into that sniper tower, of course. Getting crossed out, though, is going to be in a bad position. Being Koza, Sniper's getting from the front, is going to be getting shot out from the back as well. And you see he's going to get taken down. That is going to be the first map to the team of Unknown. They came back in. 2-0 down was the start of that game in favor of the team of U.G.A. And, oh my gosh. What a map that was. It went down to that 7th and final round, or rather that 9th and final round. No, I can't count. 7th and final round. But yeah, that definitely was in play. Multitasking is not my strong suit, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I am also doing production as well, so I do apologize for not knowing maths. That's always a bad thing. Either way, that is now going to be 1-0 in favor of the Unknown team, and that should be updated on your screens right now as well. Next map up, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, it is going to be a War Machine for map number 2. Of course, thanks to the dedicated hosts here at Gizmo Ultimate Edition, we do not have to change hosts. These teams don't need to worry about it, or dedicated hosts, and we can just jump straight on into the game. It is going to be War Machine for map number 2, and I am going to really be loving this game. One of my personal favorite maps here in Gears of War. And I really can't see how these teams play out, because we do have a lot of players who have been playing Gears of War since Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 2. These players know these maps inside and out, so it is really good to see how these guys played. I mean, you saw it on Gridlock. Gridlock was a perfect example. When the strategy's not working, they'll try and mix it up. They'll go for a wild card. They'll go for a curveball. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. We'll see how War Machine plays on out right here for this one. As, of course, for those who do have Twitter or social media, feel free to tweet out the stream, get some more viewers here for the hype that is Asia Pacific Gears of War. Of course, this is the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup for our Gears of War Ultimate Edition right here. Starting on off in War Machine, we'll jump on up with the winning team for last round. We'll go with Team Captain Dead Zone as he pushes on up, looking to go over to this nade side. As he'll look to weapon slide that one, he'll be looking over focus fire over onto that sniper side though, as well as Cruz is going to be going over the sandbags. He's got one player there to contest also. That's going to be Scissor. Dead Zone picks up the nade kill there on A-Man. You're just looking for a couple of cheeky shots there from Swix as he pushes up through the middle side of the map. Of course, you have a couple of players over on the back sniper sandbags, and Koza is going to be taking a full red as he's the player looking to push forward up on the Locust side. Now, he does get a good shot off, but he won't be able to pick up the kill. He doesn't get the body, and you're going to be having the players from Unknown easily able to just clean up those kills. Now, it's only going to be one player left alive, and that player is going to be Hunter. He's going to be pushing up Scissor, and that nade will take out both Scissor and Hunter from Dead Zone to be able to clean up 2 kills that round, 3 if you include the friendly fire, and be able to go up 1-0 here in this War Machine. Now, of course, will it be something like Gridlock, though? Will we see a little bit of a lead and a comeback and then a draw ultimatum for that 7th and final round? Or will we see this go to a one-sided? Also, let me know your thoughts. Post in the Twitch chat to the right of the video if you guys want, or just tweet at us at U.G.A Oceania for the community hub, or of course at ESL Australia. Cruzy, though, on your screens here out the window. Hunter will take down Dead Zone. You see a couple of shots coming over there. Of course, this is a crucial fight to win here for Cruzy, and he's getting a little bit hurt there. We'll swap over players though. You're going to be seeing Scissor just over on the sniper side, swapping back over to maybe a little bit more action. You got Swix having one there on the flank. He's going to get taken a full red there from the cross from the side. Nade's going to be going in. He needs to make sure it doesn't blow up as Scissor gets taken down. Swix takes down one. This is his quest for the 1v4 though. He's going to need to push on up here to this Nade side where player will be waiting for him. Won't be able to pick up the kill, and that's going to make it 1-1 here in this War Machine here, of course. First of all, once again, for those who are not too familiar with Gears of War action, it is first to 4 rounds. And yeah, next round, round 3 coming on in. Let's focus on the sniper side of the map here from the Locust team of Unknown, as we're going to have Cruzy once again jumping up over. Going to be trying to get those shots over through the window. Players will be there to contest it. Players over on the sniper as well. If I can try and find them with this blind pick. We got Goose going to be on the other side. That's good. That's better than nothing. He's actually going to get taken down, so it's a little bit unfortunate. We're going to be having that player down, though, being able to get cleaned up there by Cruzy over through that window side. He's now going to be able to focus his fire back over onto that sniper sandbag side. It's going to allow his teammate to maybe push it a little bit of an edge forward. Now, we're going to be seeing swapping over to Scissor, be able to get that shot off from the side, able to clean it up quite easily right there. It's going to be a 4v2 situation right now. Let's swap over with the Cog team of Underground Army, and you'll be seeing A-Man just backing on out of there, trying to just get out of that nade range, get out of that Lancer range. And you see his teammate over to the right there as well. They've got that nade control, but the opposing team has a sniper. They've got a torque bow. They've got some nades, which, unless they've used them all, I think they have 1 nade left in their back pocket, and they've got definitely a lot of artillery to shut them down. There we go. There's that second nade. Scissorby will get taken down right there by Hunter, as Hunter looks to possibly clean him up. His nose is not going to be a, it's not going to be a realistic option, as we do have A-Man getting taken down. So Hunter's going to be the last one alive right now as he looks to rotate over onto the far side of the map. He's got players over to his far left side, as we can see there on his screen, pushing over to that sniper, as well as players going for that flank. Pistol shots out though from player in front of him, as the player will swap to his dasher. He gets a good bounce on, but he can't get the good shot off permanently right there, as you do see him get taken down. It's going to be another round to Unknown, and that is going to be a 2-1 lead for them also. But with that, we are going to see with this next round coming up, we'll jump on board with the Cog team. It seems like I've been neglecting them a little bit. Every time I go right trigger, it always goes to a Cog team player, Locust team player though. So let's go on board with Koza, as he's the player to lead his team forward over onto this sniper side. Now we've got, once again, that fight over the window, as you can see. We might need to swap over to that for a moment. As I swapped over, Koza actually pushed on forward. So that was my bad for that one, but you're going to be seeing Goose now trying to just get himself more into a favorable position right there. Of course, the player on that top window side is going to be providing a very, very big cross over onto that onto those sniper players. And of course, they just need to be careful. They need to get some good crosses. They need to stop him from moving on forward. Hunter is going to be able to take out Swix. He's actually been going on a flank there on that player on that window side. Now, the last player alive is going for the Locust team. I just had him for a moment. Is going to be Dead Zone. Now, Dead Zone is going to be in a tough position. He's going to be in a 0v4 because his head just got blown up right now. And, you know, that is always a fun time. So, 2-2. Both going round for round right now. Both quite even in their overall points. They'll be going very slowly. They'll be going round for round. They'll be just winning those individual fights, which have allowed them to go ahead and take these round leads, or these rounds that they have been taken. But so far, it's always been that round for round basis. Now, you notice both these teams so far, of course, always going to be going for that sniper. Always going to be sitting a player over that window. Players going for that nades. Players watching over through that mid side. Now, nades going to be coming out as well for that player that was located on the mid vending machine right there, and he's actually going to be just forced back out behind the torpedo pillar. Now, you're going to be seeing these sniper players though They're just trying to find a little bit of hesitation shots. Cruz is going to be able to down Goose there. A-Man also gets crossed out from the side there with that Lancer. Now, Hunter's Nade will take down Goose. Probably a little bit inaccurate due to him getting down as he threw it, but you're going to be having the players just get taken down. Player trying to go for a flank. Last player alive, actually, is going to be, was Hunter, and he did get taken down in just a 4-way crossover there from the Locust team. Locust team has been able to take out that round once again, and they're going to be able to make it 3 rounds to 2 so far. Underground Army, I mean, they're already down 1 map to 0. It is a best of 5, so there's still have a chance even if they lose this map, but they want to make sure they can just stay in this one as long as they can. And I mean, you're going to be seeing this this round in play. Let's jump aboard with the COG team once again. A-Man going to be able to take down Cruzy right there. He's going to get taken down from Dead Zone's Lancer in the back, but now the players in the middle of the map are going to be going for a little bit of push forward. That's going to be one of those players, B, Goose, but he's going to get taken down. He just decided to straight roll straight in over onto the to the sniper side, and it just resulted in a very, very bad thing for him. But the players now over onto this Locust side. They try to push on over. They got 1. They lost 2 in the process. It just was definitely not a worth thing for them, and they're going to get taken down, leaving Unknown with a 4-2 victory there in that game, bringing them to a 2-0 round count here in this overall map, which is definitely an impressive lead. I definitely thought it was going to be one of those games that was going to be going round for round, but it just didn't seem to be the case for this game right here. However, it is not over just yet. We are going to be going to a fuel depot for map number 3. So we'll see how that will play out up next. In that meantime, I will update the overall scoreboard for you all as well. 2-0 to Unknown so far. Definitely a very, very, very interesting game so far. And for those who are watching, you know, what has been your favorite moment so far? Who do you think is the best player out of these 2 teams? What are your thoughts in this this game so far? Who do you think will be taking it out? Will it be Unknown? Will they close it out with 3-0 victory? Or will U.G.A come back? Maybe not win the overall series, but will they be able to come back and get at least a couple of maps for themselves, or maybe force a game 5 overall and leave it to fate to see who will take things out? Let me know your thoughts via, once again, the Twitch chat. Use Twitter, tag at @GoOceania, tag ESL Australia, and even tag myself at Marcus94 if you do wish. Keen to hear your thoughts on the matter and all that as we load it up into Fuel Depot. Once again, based God dedicated servers, it makes things just a hell of a lot easier. And yeah, looking over into the matches as well, looking over into the bracket, let's give that one a little bit of a refresh and see how things are going as well. See if any matches have been played successfully early on in the stage. Of course, we did have 12 teams sign up here in the competition, which is definitely a great thing for our growing community. You know, for those who are international viewers, you know, you might notice your communities have a lot more numbers. Ours is more, you know, the grassroots community of Gears of War. It does involve a lot of growing teams. Of course, that's why we just opened our competitions up to the entire Asia Pacific regions, allowing all those other regions who didn't have a place to play Gears of War in can now officially compete in and join in on all the actions here on ESL Australia. We're going to be seeing, of course, straight away over onto this boom side push. We're going to be having Dead Zone pick up that boom shot nice and easy. It does seem like they're going a little bit of a technical issue starting on up. I'm not too sure exactly. Starting off into that, they've got some smokes out, so they might want to end it and go from there. Of course, the match hasn't officially started, so you know it's no harm, no foul here for this one, as they all have smokes out. There we go. That could be a thing for them to go ahead and end it. Either way, let's press back button. Let's see. Everyone's still in the game. Maybe someone's AFK. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't like some things going down. Either way, refreshing the bracket does not seem to be good, as the games are still currently progressing on as well. Could be a little thing to end it, my friends, or it could be a little thing to wait it out. Either way, still waiting on these guys to sort it out amongst themselves. Doesn't seem like there's any issues. No one's flagging to me just yet. Seems like, yep, basically just casually. Just looking through the chat now as well. And for those who are international viewers, are you guys enjoying some... currently these teams are all Australian, so the Australian Gears of War action between these two. But a new message, that could be a good thing. As we wait to see these guys figuring it out, be sure to once again follow all the action here for Gears of War. The ESL Australia is one provider, community outlet that does provide Gears of War competitions. The other is Does Play here for the APAC region. Of course, both on Twitter and ESL Australia. Oh, okay. Yes. Colour me impressed right there for that one. either way. just messaging the players there as well to try and figure out what exactly is the issue here for this one. But yeah, as I was saying, before I got distracted by the blind fire headshot. Does play, and ESL Australia, your two community providers there for Gears of War competitions here in the APAC region, of course, at ESL Australia and at Does Play Gal for all your competition needs for Gears of War. There you can, that's their Twitter for you guys to follow there on that one. As yeah, we're basically sitting on a dead round here for these guys to really focus on up and fix whatever they're fixing. So hopefully with the message in play, 2 players AFK, we can possibly sort this one out. And yeah, pretty much is what we're waiting on right here. And I am just going to give a shout out, of course, to the North American Gears of War scene. Not they need many shout outs for themselves, but for those who are Australian or local viewers here, and I know there's a couple of players that message me on Twitter, they're COD players watching some Gears of War action. Go to check out the North American Gears of War Pro League there, of course, run by ESL. It is going to be a great league coming. And, of course, that is going to be featuring 8 of the best teams there in the North American scene competing for an absolute amazing league competition. And you definitely want to check that on the official media outlets as well. Of course, twitch.tv/Gears of War, I do believe, is where they'll all be doing that. And there we go. 1 player's left, possibly a hint to end it out. But, yeah. We are going to be still seeing for these guys to still really sort it out what's really going on. Maybe, get these players back out. Of course, 1 player has left, so that could be a great side for it all as well. And then go from there. I don't really want to go to a break. I try to avoid breaks as much as possible, so I'm really just going to keep blabbing until I really can. But, yeah, just big shout out to all teams that have competed so far. I'm actually just bringing up the bracket for my own screen as well. And of course, we do have in the bracket so far current matches going on: Uproar and Crinkle Cuts, the Peace Maintenance Unit, which is one of the new teams to the scene so far, and the GPP and also, of course, this match Unknown Underground Army, and the complete Asian matchup of SRZ taking on Behead. And then, of course, a couple of teams located in round 2 due to some buys and whatnot as well. Got these guys still still leaving the game. Possibly time to end it, my friends. Yep, it does seem to be a very awkward case of still not knowing what's going on because these players don't like responding to me. So that is fine. And I guess it is to that inevitable time where we do need to go to a short break. Hopefully back in a minute or so. So I can more convincingly talk to these teams. But yeah, we'll go to a quick break and we'll be back right after this. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the ESL Australia 4v4 Asia Pacific Open Cup 4. I do apologize for that little bit of a short delay between maps 2 and 3, a little bit of a couple technical issues between that map and this one. That's why you saw a very, very extended smoke round. Just had to rehost some things up, and we're back into the lobby, back into Fuel Depot, and we'll be able to get things going from there. So, yep, starting on up. In case you have missed, in case you're a little bit new to Gears of War in general, or maybe just this stream overall, it is 2-0 to Unknown. So first up, we had the maps of Gridlock and then War Machine. Gridlock went down to the very, very last round, at round 7, and they were able to win 4-3. Overall, I mean, they were down 2-0 starting, and then they managed to catch back up, go a little bit into it, and then go all the way to that final round, catch back up, take out that round and win. Now, for map number 2 was a little bit different. They took the initial edge early on, and they seemed like War Machine was just one of their maps they were definitely playing very strong in. Now, with that, they were able to take a couple of convincing rounds, and then overall take the overall map for round 2. Now, from there, we were able to, to now go on to map number 3. We'll be seeing how these guys really play things, play it out. Finally learning into the game. Took a little bit longer than I really like, but we're in there at the end, so that's what we really want overall. So let's see how things play out here on Fuel Depot. Will Unknown be able to take out a 3-0 victory, or will this be it? For the Underground Army, or will they be able to come back and face it all out? We'll just jump on board now with the guys from U.G.A. as we have APAC going in for this nade side first overall, and I can't see what people meant by overall brightness being down a little bit. I can fix it up for the next match. I do apologize for that. I like playing things a little bit darker. Denzo taking down Hunter right there, making the advantage over into them. Goose getting taken down by a nade there from Cruzy as well. Sniper's going to get picked up there by Scissor. Boomshot also picked up there from the squad of Unknown. You have noticed, of course, their cog to locus ratio has swapped on over with the team swapping sides, as Scissor will take down A-Man. The last player left alive is going to be Koza, and you are going to see him swap on over here into this hamburst area of the map, and he's going to be having a player there to contest over to that right side. Of course, all about if he knows he's there. He's going to get the down though from get the down on that boom shot player, but he's going to get taken down there by Scissor as they take out the first round there in that map. Let's see how this plays on out for this next round moving forward. Of course, for those who are watching, once again, open up the predictions to you. Who do you think will be taking this one out? Will it be the squad of Unknown, or will it be the players there from U.G.A? And I am seeing Swix. I'm holding back on him a little bit because it does seem like he was a little bit late to the party. There he goes, not lagging out completely. He's just a little bit late, as I mentioned, to the party. He's going to fashionably be late, I guess is the correct term for Swix. Suits him all the barrier there as well. Cruzy, it seems like he was just getting in the way of his teammate being able to assist him, because Scissor could not fire a shot until a little bit later on into that one as well. Scissor picks up that boom shot, climbs on over the cover, is able to take down one, backs on back out, reloads, and you're going to be seeing now Locust players pushing up over onto the helipad, forced to go a little bit back over into cover. Now, A-Man right over there, I do believe might have been called out to the player that was right next to him, because there was a cog player right beneath him. And he's seeing it's going to be a 1v2 situation as well. Swix a little bit late, so now making that more of a 1v1 situation, it seems, because Swix does seem like he's lagging incredibly. I was in their court just before over in that break, but it didn't seem like that was the case as well. So, yeah, definitely see more as a 1v1. There you go, Swix just standing still. Gonna be just losing himself. But Cruzy, I mean, definitely a very capable player. Let's see if he can take out this 1v1 against the sniper rifle player. Of course, A-Man possibly going to be going for that active down as well. Now he's going to pull back out to his secondary weapon, of course, the Nasher shotgun. As A-Man misses the first shot, Cruzy misses the second, and so does A-Man. As a contest over, health has been recovered. Active reloads go back with both of these two teams right now. You're going to be seeing them pushing on forward. Once again, Cruzy goes for the shot in. A-Man misses the first, then he'll get taken down. Cruzy taking down that round, which was more than effectively a 3v4 situation. But either way, yeah, we are going to be having the squad of Unknown up 2-0. Only 2 more rounds needed for them. And you can see, once again, no guns spawned out for Swix. Going to be very, very late. And it does seem like Unknown doesn't seem to be really phasing them at the moment. I'm sure in their in-game comps are a little bit frustrated. However, they're going to be just focusing on what they can do and what they can play, because they cannot sub him out mid-game. They can only wait until the next map to be able to do so if it even comes to that. Right now, Sniper will get picked up, of course, from both teams. Nades out as well as teams focus for that position over at that boom shot side. We're going to have Goose trying to get a shot out there on the Cog player. Dead Zone will take him down, but he's also going to get taken down himself there by Hunter. Koza will finish that one up. Nades going to be coming out over to that boom shot. Remember, boom shot has not been picked up just yet. 2v3 situation right now as we have Cruzy in a very bad position. He's going to pull out his secondary weapon a little bit too late. Gets down right there, and we are going to be having now a 1v4 situation, or 1v3 situation. That one player is going to be Swick, so that's basically a right front out with him standing still as much as he is. So yeah, that is going to be a 2-1. That is going to be the round to U.G.A so far. Their first round here in this overall game. But yeah, let's see what they can do potentially on this next round with the team of U.G.A. I'm going to spec on them first. It is going to be Koza, who does seem to be running that first spawn for his team as well. So let's see what he can do with it. Does seem like he's going to be going to that boom shot side through the side door for that one as well. Of course, Nate's going to be picked up there by the Locust team and the sniper rifle, as the Cog team is already there at that boom shot side. He's going to have his teammate there with him, of course, Koza. Boom shot has been weapon slid though. Player on the flank, Cruzy going to be able to take that Goose. Koza takes him down though. Shots in the back. Scissor takes down one as A-Man tries to just take out the kill there on Scissor. Will be able to get the down. Won't be able to pick up the kill just yet. And it doesn't matter because his teammate's going to be right there with him, cleaning him up, and you're going to be having Dead Zone down. Technically the last man alive with Swix not moving from the spawn. Boomshot does not do anything though, as we have Dead Zone taking down the killer one. He's going to be getting pushed by two more, and there you go. He is going to get cleaned up. That is going to be the round lead for the guy, oh sorry, the tying up of the map from U.G.A. Just coming back to your rounds to 0. Now you have seen Swix lag out of the game, so now the option is there for these guys to potentially continue on forward. I mean, they don't really have much of a choice, really, because the game has been started. They need to really play. They need to really play with that man down, and you're going to be seeing them do just that right here as they continue to push on forward with this one. Cruzy gets taken down. We're going to be having Scissor getting dropped as well. Denzel will be able to take down Koza though. He's going to have that second player there with him. Pulls out his Lancer, but he's going to swap back to his Nasher when he sees all of these players converging across him. And there we go. Getting taken down is going to be Dead Zone. That is going to be the round lead once again to the squad of U.G.A. Underground Army as they take the lead 3-2. Now this is, of course, a little bit of an unfortunate situation there for the squad of Unknown, but they need to play with what they got really, and they're going to be trying to possibly make something happen 3v4, at least be able to they're easily able to go that fourth map just and get their sub in and go from there, I guess. Either way you look at it. It is still unfortunate though for the team of Unknown. They're going to be just pushing forward aggressively here on this Nade side. You're going to be seeing them take down Hunter though. The boom shot is going to get picked up there by Goose, so they need to be careful of that as they push on over to this sniper play. Good shots out there by Cruzy. Dead Zone will also down A-Man there as they will be able to look to clean him up. Is this going to be a 3v2 situation? No players dropped yet from Unknown. Of course, they are playing with the man down, and they're going to be looking to clean up these two players. One of those two players does have that boom shot in his hands though. That first boom shot will go to Blaze, of course, over into that back van. The last player is going to I do believe at that hammer side. No, that's going to be Cruzy right there. Let's see where Koza is. They're going to be over onto this helipad blocks right now, as they are just playing it very slow. They're trying to play it safe and passive as they can. Of course, they have that boom shot in hand, so they need to possibly see what will come into play with that. The second boom shot will get taken down right here. Scissor in a great position for that Lancer cross right there. Players should be getting down in just a moment though. He's actually going to be backing on out. Will that second player there be waiting? I mean, Scissor, no, he's going to get taken. And we're going to be having Denzo get a couple bullets over into him. There we go. That first player is going to get dropped. Cruzy gets the second one. And that is going to be that round there for the team of Unknown. 3-3 is the current scores at the moment, as we do have the round 7 coming into play. Unknown just completely trying their hearts out right now to try and just get this round, try to just win this one 3v4. Of course, all players definitely very, very skilled, competing at the highest level of Gears of War for quite a long time now. We're going to be seeing the players push on over for this, mixing up, pushing over for this boom shot straight away, converging on Hunter. Hunter takes down Dead Zone though. Good shots out from the nades will just completely keying everyone up, and completely went against what I was just saying just then. U.G.A. take down that map, and they're able to put their first map on the board as well. With that in play, we are going to be going now to a map 4, And that map 4 is going to be looking at the overall map rotation. It is going to be an execution on Canals right there as well. So hopefully they'll be going to be able to get their substitute player in and then be able to go from there. But I guess we'll just have to really see how it does pan on out. Of course, they do have a substitute registered over into play. That is going to be Omicidio, I do believe. And we'll really see if she will be able to come into this game, if that's going to be the choice that they make, or if they're going to go back to Swix and try and possibly go for that gamble. Now, they were talking about, like I said, I was in their team chat just before in that little break that we had between maps 2 and 3, and they were saying, okay, you know what, he's laggy, but we're going to take the gamble, we're going to go with him and see what really happens. I don't think they're going to be making that mistake again. If his internet connection is going to be the same and just really not allowing him to play and going to that into that dropout phase, so we'll see how that will play out. Of course, someone should be joining momentarily to be able to even that back up into a V4 situation. Of course, Execution Canals though going to be that next map. Players still focusing on that sniper rifle on both sides. You're going to talk right down the bottom underneath the middle bridge. Nades on the middle bridge itself, and of course, players really focusing on that high side of the map as well, going for those contests that cross over into that middle bridge. There's numerous ways for these players to really go forward, but you normally see a couple of players go for through that high side. Normally at least one, with the player picking up that sniper rifle to go and assist. Players possibly going over the other side to cross over into that middle bridge, or of course go for that Torquebo side. Either way, we're going to be seeing a number of contests over across that middle range of that map as the teams meet their boundaries. But now with that scoreline, 2-1, I asked that question earlier, but it is going to be that fashion of Unknown still needing one more map to win, U.G.A needing 2 more. Is it going to be something that we're going to be seeing, happen in play, or is this going to be the final map once again? Hopefully they'll be going to be able to get their 4th player in and ready to go from these guys. From the guys of Unknown as well to clean things on up. But of course, big shout out to all the players competing so far. Just looking at my bracket once again. We do have one match completed so far. That is going to be Crinkle Cuts taking out a 3-0 victory there on Uproar. Uproar now locked into the loser bracket of the competition. Of course, we still have other results coming on forward from these guys. Just going to give my bracket a little bit of a refresh as well. See what comes into play. But yeah, do love the support we have been getting here from Oceania here for our community casted Gears of War competitions. It is, I do say a couple of international love, a little bit of international love there for there, so I do very much appreciate that. As DedZone has gone into a spectator mode, and obviously just saying, okay, you know what, we're not ready just yet. And players are going to be going spastic over, swapping over. Now, looking over into the results, of course, we did have Behead taking out a victory there against SRZ. Going to be just clicking on that match to see the overall scoreline into that, and it doesn't particularly tell me. So that's always going to be great fun. But let's click on that, see what that results show. Okay, no, one team did not show up. That was always a great thing. Is apparently the reason for that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, that is going to still be map number 4 coming on up next. Still waiting on a little bit of an update from these guys. And we can go from there. But I guess it's the moment of time, moment of truth, where we will be going for a little bit of a short break. And we'll be coming back right after this.
Fight your fears far and pray for impact. I'm a future's engineer, and baby, I'm here. And baby, I'm here. Baby, I'm here.
And we are back here in the ESL Australia Asia Pacific Open Cup 4 here for 4v4 Gears of War Ultimate. It's nearly goofed that one. Very, 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 very bad habit of mine for doing the very, very rehearsed thing for other games I do commentating. We're going to ignore that though. We're going to move on forward. It's going to be Knau's execution. And it is currently going to be a 2-1 lead to the team of Unknown. U.G.A were able to take out the first map there on Fuel Depot here for map number 3. However, Unknown were unfortunately forced to play in a 3v4 situation due to Swix lagging out of the game. So hopefully we are going to be seeing some different action coming on up here for this next play moving forward. So of course it is going to be Knau's. It is going to be, as I mentioned just before the break, we're going to be having some players go for these sniper rifles, possibly go for that talk boat or that nade side, of course, over the middle bridge. Players converging over through that high side of the map as well, and of course players crossing over through that low side to try and beat on up and get some crosses over and get some those advantages. You're going to be seeing Dead Zone being that player to push it up here from the quick side. They're pushing up to this middle bridge. Start picked up there by the Locust team though, as nades have been weapon slid up on that middle bridge. Going to be having the crossover there as nades fly on out though. Needs to watch his head and before it does blow up. No nades will connect. Players on the back of that sandbag though gets cleaned up there by Scissor as they push on through. Players watching over this middle bridge before any flanks. Players just going to be holding hands, it does seem a little bit. Actually swapping over to Obsidio. She's going to be having one player with the Torquo there right behind. She needs to be careful though to get from getting her head popped off, as there is a sniper on their sniper bridge as well. Players pushing on up through the sandbags. Going to be contesting. Denzo gets taken down there by Hunter, but Denzo takes down the down there on Koza. Koza gets picked back up, and you're going to be seeing a 3v3 situation right now. Cruiser going to be looking to push on up. Talkboat and Star in their position. You've got to keep in mind as Hunter takes down Obsidio. 2v3 situation. One player gets down. Lands across from Scissor is on point, but unfortunately, those players get taken down. The headshot from the sniper rifle player was just too good, and that is going to be the round for U.G.A to be able to take that lead for themselves. And you are going to be seeing the new guys here from, let's see which players we want to jump on board with. We're going to jump on board with the Locust team, and he's going to be Koza. He's going to be most likely going for this sniper rifle, I do believe. We're going to actually go swap over to someone going to be in a little bit of an early contention right now. So this is also going to pick up the sniper rifle from the Cog side. Goose going to be actually pushing on over through to this high side of the map. I do believe he's going to get flanked from that middle bridge, so it's going to be a little bit awkward from him as Denzo takes down Hunter. We have some shots over, he rolls on over into the side. Not going to really be his most ideal moment. He's going to get taken down. Koza's going to be the last one alive with that sniper rifle in play. He's going to try and back out over onto the sniper side sandbags, as I say, maybe the stairs. And there we go. There's the headshot there on Cruiser, getting absolutely destroyed. He's going to rotate back to the bottom of the stairs, pulls out the Nasher shotgun, and we'll be waiting for someone to make the foolish mistake of trying to contest him. Now, it's still going to be a 1v3 situation, originally a 1v4. But we'll see these guys, they know where he is. They're going to be coming out. He's going to get stunned, and that stun just absolutely kills him right there. He's going to get taken down. He's going to get cleaned up, and that is going to be around for Unknown to be able to take out. And they're going to be able to even up the overall scoreboard here in this map. One round apiece here in this overall execution on Chaos. Potentially, once again, the final map of this series, if Unknown are able to take out, or potentially a stepping stone for U.G.A to come on back here in this game. Let's jump on board with players from the Cog team this time, though, and we'll keep it. Swap between them all. Going to jump on board with Cruzy, who's going to be swapping over through this low side, going over into the high side of the map, through the stairs, and crossing over to the middle side of the map. Now he's going to have two players that are contested, so he has the Lancer out, and he's going to be using that to his disposal. Of course, player on that right side going to be taking full red there, as he gets gets tagged heavily. Dead zone is going to get taken down as a result. Of course, players trading either way. So it's going to be 3v3 situation. Sniper play is there also waiting for Cruzy to maybe make a little bit of a mistake. Smoke grenades coming out though, and you can see the players from that high side just looking to maybe throw a couple of smokes out into play. Obsidian though, watching through this low side, gets some, I was going to say get some nice shots, but they unfortunately all connect, and he's able to regenerate very, very quickly. Koza with the sniper rifle, going to be looking at Scissor, who's being a little bit cheeky here with this one, as he pushes it up to try and support Cruzy. Gets tagged a little bit, so he does need to be wary of that. He gets red rather. It's still through situation. This is where the round starts to get a little bit slow, because these guys just going to be trying to figure out their next play. Shots do come out from the side. Goose does get taken half red right there, as he does regenerate fairly quickly. He's going to be looking for that shotgun to push right out. Shots do come out. He's going to get taken down there with a little bit of a melee assist, as you do see him get taken down. A-Man's going to be trying to contest this one as well. Goose gets taken. Last one alive. A-Man gets slaughtered, and that is going to be the round for Unknown right there, as you do have 2-1 in favour of them. Only 2 more rounds is needed for them to clean it on up, and we could see this be all the place. For this next one moving forward, as you are going to be seeing this next round start on up with in play, with these guys contesting over through the lower side of the bridge this time. But it's going to be A-Man, of course, contesting one player. He's taking a full red, but he's going to be able to clean up Dead Zone. Scissor gets the down there on A-Man as Hunter takes down Scissor. Obsidian downs Hunter, and Goose gets dropped as well. And it's going to be that player should be able to get cleaned up. No! Can we have Cruzy and Obby take down those players? Yes, they can, because they are able to clean things up. And that is yeah, definitely a big thing for them to be able to do. Sorry about that. Try to sort out multiple things at once. 2 seconds. Actives. Oh, do apologise once again for that. Also, admin of this competition. So it has involved a little bit of multitasking, and of course, competition runs first before the stream. But fortunately, that's just the way it is when you try to multitask and you fail at multitasking. Either way, that is going to be a 1v1 situation. It's going to be Obsidian and Koza. And you are going to be having the guys from. Okay, back into the action. Sorry about that once again. Obsidian taking on Koza. Sniper's shots coming out. This is going to be looking like it's going to be the Dasher aggression here into this one. And you are going to be seeing a couple of shots coming out from them, but Obsidian, unfortunately, is not going to be able to clean that one up. That is going to be the round there for U.G.A. And cleaning that one up will be Koza. Getting that round for U.G.A, making it 2-2 overall. And you are going to be seeing, of course, with these guys, the next round coming to play for them. Let's jump aboard. I'm really just trying to figure out which player I want to jump aboard with right now. Who haven't I jumped on board with too far for the beginning of the round? Let's stick on board with Scissor. He's going to be just pushing over through the undergrounds of the bridge, and he's going to be looking to go for a little bit of a flank there as he tries to get these shots off. Play goes for the low roll, and I am very, very proud there of A-Man. Goes for that very successful low roll. Those players are going to get dropped very, very quickly. Cruzy gets taken, and that is going to that is going to be a 3-2 now. 3-2 lead here for the guys from the squad of Underground Army, able to take a little bit of lead there for themselves here in this map, and we are going to possibly be seeing them do so again here, maybe taking out the map if they can potentially win these aggression fights that they have been doing. Of course, you saw it happen previously. You saw it happen that last round. Those aggression fights is what they excel at. Denzo's going to get taken out there from a headshot from Koza, as Cruzy is going to get pressured right now. He's going to recover a little bit of health. Scissor is going to get taken down as Cruzy looks to go for this fight though. Let's see if he can really go for this one. He's going to be able to allow his opponent to take down the kill, forcing it now into 1v1. Players behind him, and U.G.A able to clean up that round and that map, making it a 2-2 now between these two, which is definitely a great thing for them, forcing a game 5 did mention before possibly a Game 5 coming into play, but my oh my, they played it very well, and they're going to be forcing a execution on Mansion for game number 5 here in this one. As you will see, the squad of U.G.A would just I don't think we're prepared in the map cycle there for the managed map, so we might need to back out and go overall and host it again. However, that is going to be forcing a game 5. We'll update that on the overall scoreboard and get that little refresh going. And yep, that means we are going to be going for that. Yeah, for that game 5, and while they sort that out, we'll go to a quick break, and we'll be back right in around a minute or two right after this. And we are back here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ESL Australia 4v4 Open Cup 4. Here is Map 5 Mansion. Here in between the two teams, Underground Army and Unknown. It is, as I mentioned, Map 5. So both these teams have taken 2 maps for themselves successfully. Now, we had a couple of issues with the Unknown squad. You know, in Map 3, their player lagged out. Unfortunately, then they got their substitute player. And since then, it does seem like they have lost a little bit of momentum. And they've been trying to get it back ever since. Now, with this Map 5, it is their last chance to make something happen, potentially moving forward. Now, we are going to be seeing with this one, the other players, of course, focusing over to this boom shot. There's going to be that main focus rush here from both these two teams. Of course, you can see Obsidian right here on this boom shot side to be looking to push things up. Denzo's going to take down Koza. A-Man, of course, is going to be over on the stage side. Boom, narrowly, we see a couple of players. Shots out from the side, though, and there we go. Obsidian with the double boom shot, cleaning up one. Denzo's going to be able to pick off that last kill as well, cleaning up an early first round for themselves here in this game. But, you know, with that, that is going to be that first round. With that, you know, they've got a little bit more of that momentum that they've been struggling for, a little bit behind the last couple of maps. So hopefully that's going to be a good thing to move things moving forward. We're going to be jumping aboard to see the U.G.A squad. They're sending a couple of players through the inside of the mansion actually to go through the outside of the map. Of course, that's going to be Goose taking down Cruzy as well. That's going to be picked up there by the Locust team as we have a little bit of a flank there, taking down Dead Zone. That is going to be Goose once again. Nade's going to be coming out over into this Nade side. Boom shot from Obsidian. Not going to be doing too much work, or at least I do believe it is Obsidian. There we go. The Nade's going to be able to take her down as well. Scissor is going to get dropped, and that is going to be a very quick round to the team of the squad of U.G.A, evening things up to 1-1 right there. We do have, with that, this next round coming on up, and you are going to be seeing once again these players going to be going through to the from the Locust team through the inside of the mansion, getting a couple of actings on as well, going through to contest over through to this Nade side. You'll be seeing Goose, they're not going to be too far contested there as he picks up those grenades. Going to be throwing them on out as well. Go for a little bit of some bounces off. We've got to have Denzo getting taken down there. Boom shot being picked up from the Cog team. Denzo dropped, getting cleaned up now there from one. Cruzy able to get the pistol headshot there on Goose as Goose, as his teammate, bails out of there. The boom shot though from A-Man, from Obsidian will clean up A-Man, and now two players going to be looking to push Obsidian right there. Good shot off for the first one, but he won't be able to clean up that second. Now it's going to be a 2v2 situation. Both players from the Cog team located on that elevated platform, whereas both players from the Locust looking to push it up now through that boom side. You're going to have those players, though, having pushed back indoors, going to go for this sniper rifle and that power weapon possession. Nades and boom shot have been out of play, rather, as we do have Cruzy being a little bit ambitious, I might add, on the very edge of that door frame. He's not going to have any support either, as his teammate is going to be going through out the side door. There we go. He's playing a little bit more smarter. He's pulling back out, of course. Players only relying now on their overall ghost cameras, their locked in position cameras, to be able to maybe get some call outs in. And there we go, Hunter going to get cleaned up right now. We do have Koza going to be the last one in a 1v2 situation. They're going to be looking to maybe make some plays, maybe get a clutch. We haven't seen a clutch so far throughout the series, so maybe we can see one right here. Players going to be playing it a little bit smarter though. There we go, the shots out from the Cog team, able to clean up that round, able to get that